Karl Marx, an essay, written by Karl Marx, narrated by Geoffrey Giuliano.
Karl Marx, born on May 5, 1818, was a German philosopher, economist, historian, sociologist, political theorist, journalist, and socialist revolutionary. Marx's theories about society, economics, and politics, collectively understood as Marxism, hold that human societies develop through class struggle. In capitalism, this manifests itself in the conflict between the ruling classes, known as the bourgeoisie, that control the means of production, and the working classes, known as the proletariat, that enable these means by selling their labor power in return for wages. Employing a critical approach known as historical materialism, Marx predicted that, like previous socio-economic systems, capitalism produced internal tensions which would lead to its self-destruction and replacement by a new system, socialism. For Marx, class antagonisms under capitalism, owing in part to its instability and crisis-prone nature, would eventuate the working class development of class consciousness, leading to their conquest of political power and eventually the establishment of a classless, communist society constituted by a free association of producers. Marx actively pressed for its implementation, arguing that the working class should carry out organized revolutionary action to topple capitalism and to bring about the socio-economic emancipation of the people. Marx has been described as one of the most influential figures in human history, and his work has been both lauded and deeply criticized. His work in economics laid the basis for much of the current understanding of labor and its relation to capital, and subsequent economic thought. Many intellectuals, labor unions, artists, and political parties worldwide have been influenced by Marx's work, with many modifying or adapting his ideas. Marx is typically cited as one of the principal architects of modern social science.
To H. G. Wells. This work has been published at the expense of the Tulloch and Barr Publishing Fund, instituted as a memorial of Lieutenant William Tulloch and Captain Hugh Barr, M.B., R.A.M.C., two members of the Fabian Society who lost their lives in the Great War. 1. No name in the history of social ideas occupies a place more remarkable than that of Karl Marx. Save Machiavelli and Rousseau, no thinker has been the subject of a condemnation so unsparing. And, like Rousseau, it has been his fortune to preside after death over a revolution conceived in his name. His books have received from a chosen band a scrutiny as earnest as ever the Bible or the Digest have obtained. Yet the precise grounds of the position he occupies among socialists is a more complex problem than is usually assumed. His theory of value is no more than a formidable adaptation of a concept already worked out in full by a group of English predecessors. Men like Harrington and James Madison realized, hardly less clearly than he, the significance of the materialist interpretation of history. His appreciation of the fact of class antagonism had been anticipated in detail by Saint-Simon. Even his passionate sympathy with the inarticulate aspirations of the working class was no more profound than that of Charles Hall and Owen and John Stuart Mill. His position, indeed, cannot be appreciated unless it is seen in its historical perspective. Born between two revolutions, he utilized the method produced by the reaction from the excesses of France to the service of its fundamental principles. The disciple of Hegel, he was the first of those who felt his master's influence to apply his dialectic to the analysis of social facts. Hardly
Sample complete. Ready to continue?